Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be fun to just give you guys a little toy tour, show you guys what is on like our kids like little shelf back there, the toys that they're playing with, maybe give you some ideas of like how we actually use the toys to play with. If you guys have been following here for a while, you guys aren't new, like you know that we've tried so many different like toy rotation systems. And it's just hard. We love toys. I love having the kids have lots of toys, but like, I don't know, I'm trying to find a way to hold myself accountable in terms of actually rotating them. So I thought that to help me stay accountable with that, I could start a little new series here on the channel where every, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks, I show you what's new on their little toy cube. So I hope that you guys are here for it. On Instagram, you guys seem to be here for it. So if you do happen to be new, I did want to introduce myself. My name is Kayla. I'm a mom of 2. I have a 4-year-old girl named Riley, and then I have a 2-year-old boy named Jackson. So I've got toys for both of them. Like, they play with different things. So the toys that they've had here on the shelf, they've been playing with now for about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm getting ready to rotate them because we have like a lot of toy storage down in the basement. So there's a lot of toys there that I can like pick from and bring them out here so that they have fresh new things to play with. So I'm gonna get just straight to it. These are the toys that I'm gonna show you, plus a little bit of the toys that are over here. For the most part, these are the toys that I'm gonna try to switch out and rotate through. They do still have some toys that I'm not gonna show you today, like their play kitchen and like all their play food that is gonna stay out regardless of what toys are in these little cubbies. So I'm not gonna show you that, but I'm gonna show you guys like what is on here for now. So first of all, we always have a ton of books, okay? So I've got some of like the more like baby books for Jackson. Jackson really likes these because he just likes to like grab this whole little stack and then he'll sit on the floor and play with them and like go through them, and sometimes he brings them to me so he can point at things and I can tell him what they are. So this is one of the ways that we've helped him in terms of like teaching him his colors and just basic stuff, and these are touch and feel, so he really likes those. And by the way, anything that I can find for you guys, I will have linked down below in the description box. Hopefully that helps if you're on the hunt for some new toys for your kiddos. This book over here is honestly one of the best toys that you can get for your kids. Like, we've loved this thing. Riley still uses it. Jackson loves it. It's bilingual too if you're trying to teach your kids Spanish. So there's different modes. I think that's the mode that just says like the word. So when you touch the picture, it's gonna say what it is. So that's one of the reasons why it's great, because like the kids can just go learning vocabulary on their own. So just so you can see, this is in Spanish. So yeah, that one has always been a huge hit. We really like that. These books, for the most part, they stay here. Sometimes we rotate like some new ones, but like Riley's obsessed with her shark book, the little book of backyard birds. A lot of these like never touch different books. It's like a series. This book doesn't belong here. This book actually belongs with the library book. So that was something I was going to show you guys anyway. We always have a stack of like fresh library books. We went the other day and got a bunch of like spring books. So if you're not using your library, like I've been using the library now for what, like maybe a year, and it is like the best thing that we have discovered since moving here. This is another like little learning cube here for Jackson. So we've always loved the first 100 words books. Again, these are books that Jackson will take off the shelf and go through on his own. And then over here we have some flashcards. These came in like I believe they came in a Love Every box. But these were great flashcards because they were like really good quality, heavy duty, and they were like touch and feel. So every once in a while, Jackson will also like just go through them, and I'll sit with him and we'll practice vocabulary and things like that. This toy over here is one of my favorite things. I'm gonna take it off the shelf to show you how we use it. So this whole video is probably gonna be like awkward angles of me playing on the floor because I don't know how else to show you how like some of these toys actually work. But this is something, my sister got this for Jackson, and it's a Melissa and Doug set. Obviously he loves it because it's got the wooden cars. These little wooden cars are great, and there's different kinds. You've got the school bus, you've got the ambulance, the police car, you've got the fire truck, all of that. But then you have like the corresponding little houses for them. So you can set them along like next to each other, right? You can set them aside. So you can like line them up like this, and then you can have your little ones practice like finding each one of the cars' homes, right? Like putting that one over there, putting the police car where it belongs, the garbage car, recycling car, whatever. You can do it that way. Or they also stack. So we like to stack them. It helps them with their fine motor skills of like actually stacking the little houses, and then still you can have them stack them and then also park the little cars over here. So if you have a little one who's obsessed with cars, it's a great toy. If you have little figurines or like the little people, actual people, then you can like set these, you know, up as part of a town, and you can do a lot of pretend play, pretending that this is the actual schoolhouse. Have the little people come to the schoolhouse. You know, you can get creative with what you can do, but I also find that this is a great travel toy because of the fact that these all stack within each other, like they're like little nesting houses. So when we travel, oftentimes this is one of the toys that we take for Jackson, because there's like endless amounts of entertainment that can be had with just the stuff like right here. By the way, I forgot to say this in the beginning, but I think it's worth mentioning right now before I continue. The purpose of this video is to be helpful, to give you ideas if you're on the hunt looking for ways to entertain your little ones, find new toys, discover new activities to do with your kids. This is not a video for you guys to tell me that I have too many toys, okay? This is not a video for you to start chiming in on how many toys is appropriate for kids. Like, I know that we have a lot of toys. I've said that a million times. I know that we have a lot of toys. I like toys. I have 2 kids, different interests, different genders. Like, there's a lot of toys, but I know that, and this is how we choose to do things. So that's my little disclaimer there. So that being said, we do have even more books, but these are really cute because like they're tiny little books that used to be great for Jackson. Like, he'll still play with them, but these days he tends to like just grab the whole thing and he dumps them out and he stacks them. He uses them more like blocks than actual books, but especially when your kids are smaller. Like, Jackson's 2 now, but if you have like a 1-year-old or an 18-month-old, these are great. The books are a great size for their tiny little hands, and it's just a great way to practice vocabulary with them. This is also like a great gift, like anytime that you need a gift for someone, because it's like a cute little set. It comes with the handle. They can take it wherever they want. So these are always some of our favorites. So this doctor kit, you guys probably saw Jackson playing with it in one of my recent vlogs, but this has been the best doctor kit we've ever had for the kids. We've had it for a while now, and it's a wooden doctor kit. It comes with all of these different things. I really like this set because it's pretty to look at. Like, it is aesthetically pleasing, but it's also like, it's more focusing on the actual instruments and like what they do, and like, I don't know, it's not as like, I love light up toys and I love like, you know, toys with sounds. Like, I'm not against that, but sometimes they can be like distracting or they can be obnoxious. Like, Riley this year for Christmas got a Doc McStuffins doctor kit, and she was all excited because it was Doc McStuffins, but there were like 3 instruments inside the case, and I feel like it was more about the sounds and the lights. So anytime that anyone's looking for a doctor kit, this is one that I recommend. Jackson really likes it. It comes with a pretend x-ray, comes with the shot, and then what's really cute is it even comes with like a set of teeth. Cute or creepy, however you want to see it, but it comes with that, and then it also comes with a toothbrush, which I do not know where the toothbrush is. So it's kind of like a dentist and a doctor kit in one. Like, if you want to expose them to like what an actual mouth looks like, and then pretend brushing the teeth. And then these 2 teeth, you see how like they're different colors, like these are gray, these teeth will come out, so you can like tell them like, oh, it's a cavity. So we play a lot with the doctor kit. Both of my kids love it. I have to be the patient a lot. I also have to be the doctor a lot, so we take turns going through that, and now it's just so cute to see, like, you know, Riley pretending to be the doctor. And now my kids are at the age where they started to like do that together, like between the 2 of them. So they play doctor, and it is the cutest thing. So I really like this set. And then in this cube over here, I'm kind of mad because I cannot find the other legs for the life of me. Like, I've looked all over my house, I don't know where they went, but these are some of our favorite toys too. We've had them for a very, very long time, and they're magnetic animals that you can take apart, and then you can mix and match like the different body parts. Both of the kids love this. They spend a lot of time, like, this is gonna look very odd here, like an alligator with giraffe parts. So they mix and match them all. I'm not gonna take them all out of here because you guys like get the concept. It's one of those things that helps them a lot with like the hand-eye coordination, the taking the body parts apart and then putting them back together. My parents were the ones that got this for the kids, and like, again, there's some toys that they play with a couple times and then they get bored. This is one of those toys that they never get bored of, that has been around for a while. Over here in this cubby, I've got just random cars for Jackson. Jackson is cars obsessed with all kinds of cars. This is just like a fraction of his car collection. So he can have a million different toys out, but this is like what he loves to play with. So I keep like this cubby here. I wish like I had a basket or something to put them in, of just some of his cars. This was a really cute set. that my parents got for him. I think this one was from Amazon. But what Jackson really loves about it is that it has like, you know, so you can put that back there. I don't know. He's like really into transporting things and having the cars being able to you know, put things inside and, you know, drive around. So as you can imagine, this one has the dump truck, it's got the little excavator thing, so this one is one of his all-time favorites. Here in this basket, I do still have Riley's Peppa Pig stuff for the Peppa Pig house because she loves the Peppas so much. We do a lot of pretend play with the Peppas, and at this stage also we use the Peppas as like a canvas. So as you can see, whoever she is, Rebecca Rabbit maybe, or one of the rabbits, Riley likes to take the figurines and paint them. So she paints like new outfits on them with some washable paint that we have, and then normally she's supposed to wash it off, but here this one just landed in the basket. So we get a lot of use out of these little figurines, and she plays with them in the Peppa house, and then like I said, she likes to paint them. So we have not gotten rid of the Peppas yet. This next one over here has been with us for a long time too. It's like a little John Deere tractor, and it's got the animals. Yeah, I think if you press down on them, it makes the animal noises. So if you're trying to teach your little one animal noises, this is really cute. Something else that you could do with these, which I don't have like printed and ready to go yet, but you could like print out a picture of like a real life horse and print out a picture of a real life cow and like make like little cards. You could laminate them, get all fancy if you wanted to, or you can just like print out a picture and then you could put them like right here in front of them and then have your kids match the animal to whatever picture it is. So that could be like a learning activity. So I try to think of like what else I could do beyond just playing with the toy, like have it be something that's educational. And then moving on to the stuff that we have over here, I already showed you the library books, and then this is the Love Every the block toy that I always rave about because it is by far one of the best toys that we've had. I had this since Riley. It is just like the biggest bang for your buck in my opinion in terms of toys. So normally you can get all these blocks to fit so that you can actually close the top. Right now I have them just thrown because, you know, mom life, and I don't have a million years to try to sort them correctly. But this is a set of wooden blocks. I'm actually going to dump them just to show you all the stuff that comes in here. The box itself also can be turned into a car like you're seeing here. So Jackson likes to do that. He likes to put the wheels on, and you don't have to have it that way, but that's one of the ways that he likes to use it. But it's got the top that you can use as a shape sorter. So in these blocks there are some different shapes that fit in here, so you're able to like find those and use this as an actual shape sorter. So that's like one activity you can use this for. Obviously you can just use this to build, you can make little towers. Like the kids play with this so much, and it's another great travel toy because it's something that you can just take that one thing and you know that they're gonna have different things that they can play. So the kids play with this a lot. We also do a lot of color sorting with this. So if Riley's playing with this, sometimes I'll say like, okay, find all of the yellow ones, or like now that Jackson's learning his colors, like we've even started doing it with him, like I'll say find all the blue things in here, and then I'll have him find not only like the blue squares but even like the blue little sticks and the blue person and all of the things that are blue. So you can do color sorting with this. The kids can get really creative and like they can make ramps with this. So sometimes I have them make some ramps, and then they take the little cars and then they have the cars go down the ramp. So it's not just like a random set of blocks, like there's more to it that you can do with this. This also can be used as like a pull toy. So you put this through like that, and then you can have your kids just like pull on this. You know how like they have like those little pull on toys? So that is something that you can use this for too. And then you also have the wooden peg people, so you can do pretend play with the wooden peg people. I think also some of these have like the holes. I don't know where the rest of them are. It's not all of them, but some of them have holes. And then what you can do with these is you can teach them like how to lace things. I've seen a lot of those sets where it's, you know, giant beads and the string to teach your kids how to lace stuff, but this already has it like built into the block set, so I think that that's kind of cool. This little panel comes with it too, so again, just another way that you can make a ramp. You can have the people roll down, you can have cars roll down. Like the kids play with this in a ton of ways. Yes, it is a little bit messy because the blocks can be found all over my house sometimes, but it is one of those things that I always recommend to new parents. And with all these toys too, like especially now with Jackson, I'm trying to teach him his numbers. I'm trying to teach him like how to count, at least from 1 to 5. So I'll take any opportunity with whatever toy that he's playing with, right? It could be the cars, it could be even that, like literally anything that he's playing with, the sticks, the blocks, and I'll just try to grab some and try to work on counting with him. I'll say, how many sticks do we have here? And then I'll go, you know, 1, 2, 3, just repeating over and over the numbers, getting him used to counting things. I forgot to mention, but the stacking houses, they also have numbers. So that's something that we try to work on too. So like the fire truck is number 1. So I'll try to, you know, show him this is 1, it goes inside 1. So sometimes I feel like we get toys and we just like hand it over to them and like we don't fully like take advantage of like all the different opportunities that there are to learn things with the toys. Like, yes, there's gonna be some times where Jackson doesn't want anything to do with it. He just wants a fire truck. He just wants to like roll it around and smash it into a wall. Like that's what he does sometimes. But every once in a while when like I feel like he's in the mood that he can do like some one-on-one like learning time with me, that's stuff that I try to do with him. So that's my 2 cents on that. This is something that I have out that I don't know if I'm gonna keep out all the time. Oh, it's gonna turn on. What did I do? Did I tap you? This is that Tony's system. This was sent to us, so I didn't buy it myself, but the kids have loved this. It's basically like you have like these little Tony like figurines, and you can get them in Disney princesses. You can get them, like they have different varieties of them. We have the Paw Patrol ones, and you put them on the box.
Hi, I am Marshall, as Paw Patrol's fire dog.
And so basically what it does is it reads a story to the kids.
The sun is shining, the sky is blue. It's a perfect day. A perfect race day.
So obviously I'm not going to listen to the whole story or make you listen to the whole story, but if you're somebody who's like trying to limit screen time, or you want an alternative to screen time, maybe your kids love the Disney characters but you don't want them watching like the Disney movies all day long, or they love Paw Patrol but you don't want to have Paw Patrol on your TV all day long, this might be a good alternative because they still get to see the figurines and they get to hear like different stories from those characters. So it's an idea. I think it's a very cute concept. So I have it here, and every once in a while I will find Riley putting the little Tonys on, and we have their headphones set up here too so they can hear it through their headphones too. So very, very cute. And then this is a puzzle that I'm working on with Jackson right now. He hasn't ever been as interested in letters as Riley was. Like Riley knew her ABCs like by the time that she was 2. Jackson has not been interested. So I haven't been forcing it on him. But today I will tell you, I had this puzzle out and it was the first day ever that we went and did the entire puzzle. So what I like about the puzzle is that it's got big chunky letters, so it's easy for him to grab, and then underneath there is something that starts with the letter. So it's super colorful, very vibrant, and I think it's just like one of those puzzles that's easier for him to manipulate. Now that he knows his colors too, I can use this just to ask him like, oh, find all of the blue letters, find all of the orange letters. So that's something else we can do with it. But this is one of those things that I will leave out for him now that I see that there's interest. I feel like this will be one of the good tools to teach him his alphabet. If your kids already know the ABCs or you just want extra practice, this is something that you can use for sensory play too. Like you could take a giant bag of like rice, and then you can stick all the letters inside the rice and like have them find all the letters. You can get really creative with this because of the fact that the letters are like nice and chunky. I feel like they would make for some really good sensory play. So once Jackson gets to that point, then maybe I'll share some ideas. But for now, at least we have the puzzle that we can work on. Now I know that Jackson already has a bunch of cars out, but these are some of his favorites. So I'm bringing them out for a little while, and then I'm gonna put these down in the basement so that we can rotate and have some new stuff out. But these are remote control cars, you guys. They are one of the things that you guys buy the most from my links. Like this is one of the more popular items because I think it's like $11 maybe for the 2 cars, maybe even cheaper, and they are a super fun like remote control car. Very easy for your kids to use because it just has like the 2 buttons. It's not like they have to steer a whole bunch or anything like that. So Jackson and Riley love these, and it's perfect because there's one for each of them. Super affordable. We love them, and I feel like they also make for really great gifts. Any kid who likes cars, I feel like would love these. So those are his remote control cars. He's got his Blippi excavator that my sister got him. One of his favorite toys. The excavator actually moves if you press the little lever on the side, so he loves that. And then his favorite part about it is that it has the excavator song. So if you press this enough times, it says like different things, and then at one point it's, yeah, that's the song, but I'm gonna get copyright claimed if I let you guys listen to it. But anyway, he loves some Blippi, and Blippi actually comes out of here, so he can like play with Blippi. and all of that. So that's his car. And then I do have a set of puzzles here for him. I do plan to rotate these out with some other ones that I have down in the basement, so kind of keep the puzzles fresh. But he likes this one. We've got some of the Melissa and Doug ones. I need to get him some Melissa and Doug, like the sound ones. We used to have a couple of them, but I think I can probably get him like a new one. This one I like because it's the shapes, so we've been trying to practice his shapes too. This puzzle, you guys, I've had since Riley was like, since we were back in Miami, like a long time ago. We've had this puzzle for ages, but it's just a very basic puzzle that teaches your kids their shapes. So those are things that I like to have out here so he can play with. This is Jackson's train set, which I will probably rotate too, because it's nice to play with, but after a while I feel like, you know, it's nice to rotate it out with something else. But this is an excellent train set. Jackson loves it. It's so cute. Now he actually builds the track himself. So he'll get some of the pieces and he'll go building the track. This one in particular is really nice because it's wooden. It has other extra things besides the train, like it has a boat. It comes with a little mat too, which he always likes. See, it's a little mat like this that has like the water, and then it has some of the roadway. We build the train track all over this. He can even use this mat if it wasn't like wrinkled and like going all over the place. I need to like flip it under so that it folds the other way. But he likes to take his cars, even if like the train track is not set up, he likes to take his cars and like he'll move the cars around here. The train track has like trees and all kinds of different things here. And then I'm trying to find like the main part of the train, but these are like the little cars. And then they move along the track just like that. They're magnetic, so they can connect like the other pieces of the train. So that's really fun, and one of those things that again can kind of extend upon some of his other toys. Like we can set up the train track, and then we can also have the town, and actually those cars too. These cars actually fit on the track. So sometimes we'll take them and then add them to the track. So I like toys like that that go well with each other. So that's one of the things I liked about these. And then right now I do also have out the magnet tiles. So magnet tiles are like hours and hours of endless entertainment. One of the things that I recommend that you guys have on hand, these are not the magnet tile brand, because the magnet tile brand magnet tiles are like a fortune. These I got super cheap on Amazon. So again, I'm gonna try to link some, but don't ever spend like the price for like the regular magnet tiles, because these have worked just fine and they were like a fraction of the cost. So obviously I'm sure you guys have seen magnet tiles before, but they're little tiles that are magnetic and then you can go putting them together, building. Riley likes to do like sometimes like little dance floors. She makes dance floors for her Peppa Pigs, and then the Peppa Pigs come and have a party. Like she gets very creative with them. The kids build houses with these. The kids build like car garages. So one of the things that Jackson will do is he will just make little compartments for the cars to go in, and then it's like a little parking garage for the cars. They build towers, they build castles. Sometimes her Peppas go to jail and then they go inside there. So it's just so funny to see all the stuff that they come up with these. She will sometimes make legit hotel rooms for the Peppas. So she'll create like little sections, and then she'll bring some of like the furniture that goes in the Peppa house and she'll put them in here. She'll set up a bathroom, a bedroom, and it's just, it's really good, imaginative pretend play. Plus the fact that they're actually building stuff is great. Then of course on top of that you can do color sorting with these too. You can have them look for like all of the green ones and all of the blue ones, all of the ones of the same kind. I think this one comes with triangles too, so I can teach Jackson to look for all the triangles and all the squares, all the rectangles. So a lot of different ways that this can be used. Again, it can be one of those things that's kind of messy, because if they start taking them all over the place, then there's a lot of pieces. But the kids love to play with them, and I've had them forever. They last a really long time, and we love magnet tiles. And then the last couple things that we've got here, I have the Bluey house, but I will be rotating this out because they have the Peppa Pig house. They don't really need to have the Bluey house out, but sometimes like if Riley's playing with the Peppa house, Jackson will go and play with the Bluey house. So sometimes it makes sense to like have multiple options out for them in terms of the houses. We also have the Bluey camper, which I never know how to open this thing. There we go. Oh look, you see the Peppas? It's like a crossover episode of Bluey Bluey and Peppa, which they do a lot of that, of taking the different characters and putting them in the other people's houses, whatever. But that's fine. I don't think that they care. I don't care, as long as they're content and quiet and happy. And then Jackson has his Mac, which he loves. And this one, if I disappear it for a while, he's gonna have a fit. But this is where we keep his like little Cars collection. For the most part, I try to keep like all of his Lightning McQueen and like the official cars here in Mac. And he just loves this thing. It opens up in the back so you can put all of the cars in there, and then it even drops down so that all of the cars come out over here. I don't know what the obsession is. I will never understand, but he loves them and he cannot have enough cars. Something that I'm going to show you guys really quick too is this game that I took out. I brought it out because my sister had given it to Riley last year for Easter, but I think it's like a fun spring game too. It's a very easy, basic game. Like, it's one of those, like, you know, kids first games or whatever, but it's great for like motor skills, hand-eye coordination. And I don't even know if we play correctly, like if we follow the instructions, but it's got these 4 little baskets and it's just the cutest thing. So it's got 4 little baskets and then all these different carrots, and then basically like you spin, and then it tells you, like, I don't know what that means, but you spin, you get pink, whatever, then you take the bunny, and it's like a little pincher thing, and then they have to go and actually retrieve that color, and then they've got to go and put it inside the color basket. So Jackson was doing this with me this morning, and like the action of grabbing the bunny and getting the carrot, like, it's hard for them to do at first, but it's a great thing to work at. So that's something else that I wanted to share with you guys, because we have this out right now, like for spring. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys today, I'm hoping it's still on sale when you guys see this video, because this thing costs a fortune. I shared it on Instagram the other day, so if you're not following me over there and you have an Instagram account, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, please be my friend over there. But this is the Melissa and Doug like ice cream counter. The reason why I'm saying like I hope that you use like that it's still on sale when I have this video up is because when I bought this the other day, it was 50% off. So I could not resist. Normally this is like 60 bucks and they had it on sale for $29.99. So I ran and I got it, and it is like the cutest, okay, sorry, ice cream cup fell. It is the cutest toy. The kids have not stopped playing with it since I got it for them, and this is one of the things that likely I will leave out and have as like an accessory to their play kitchen on the other side of the couch. It's a lot of pretend play, so it's got like the actual like window on this side. It's so cute. The quality is great because it's all like wooden, and then you've got like the 2 ice cream cones. You have the ice cream cup. It's got a scooper, and then the scooper is like functional too. Like, you just press on it, and then they have to like press a little button over here to get it to drop, and they can do like 1 scoop or 2 scoops, 3 scoops, you know, add up all the scoops. Then they can choose their topping. It is adorable, and this is like the best part, at least for like Riley right now. It comes with this menu, and it has all the different options of what the customer wants to order, so we can actually like pretend that, you know, she owns the store. And we do this, like her and I'll say, okay, I want a chocolate cone with strawberry and with sprinkles, and then like down here you can see like it has money associated with it. So like 1 scoop is $1, 2 scoops is $2. I just started working on the concept of like money and exchanging money with Riley, so it also comes with dollar bills. So we've been practicing like, okay, how much is that? And then she'll tell me, oh, it's $2, and then see like toppings are an extra $1. So you can work on the concept of money with this toy, and I think that that is super fun, just like a great activity for her and I to do together. But Jackson, of course, like even though he doesn't grasp the concept of money, he still has like a blast going and getting all the toppings and, you know, adding them up and seeing how tall of an ice cream he can make. So that is super cute. So that is it, you guys. That is our current toy rotation. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, I hope to make it a series. So I hope that over the next, I don't know, few months, I can do this more regularly and show you as we go swapping out the toys. It's one of my passions, honestly, just to find new toys, find educational toys that the kids can play with. I actually didn't show you guys today like some of the more educational like manipulatives that we use in terms of like when I homeschool Riley and stuff. So maybe I'll do a video on some more like educational toys that we use. But there's a lot of stuff that I want to share with you guys in terms of homeschooling, in terms of teaching teaching Jackson things and Riley things. So I hope that you guys are here for it. If you are new and you like this kind of content, please stick around, because like I said, I have plans to share a lot more of this kind of stuff with you guys. That's kind of like the stage that I'm in right now. I'm like in the thick of just like teaching my kids, playing with the kids, teaching them different concepts. So if I can, I don't know, share that with you guys, give you guys some ideas, then I would love to do that. So thanks for being here. I love your freaking faces. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.